This all started because I ordered some new bolts because these won't take torque anymore. The ends of them are completely rounded. And well, I waited too long for parts. They're on mega back order delay and getting lost in shipping. So that turned into me doing what you'll see in this video. I'll show you the rear sprocket that came on the bike is a 47 tooth going to a 49 tooth to give me more low end power. And it's what I started taking the bike apart to do, and the one thing I still haven't done. So you'll see. I'm gonna be doing the tail lights soon, but I might as well take the swing arm off. There's a little bit of rust on it that I previously mentioned, and it needs to get addressed, so why not get addressed right now? I have all the free time. Man, this is how projects spiral. Thankful to my service manual. I've had nice instructions to follow while removing this swing arm. So I've got the suspension linkage undone, got this brake pedal return spring back done, which God, I hope I remember to put that back in. Man, lighting's really bad today. So going at this baby here, got the swing arm bolt. You can see all that rust I've been talking about and that I need to clean up, and we're gonna have fun. Well, I've now had to make a list of everything I need to get done, which is the coolant. I forgot I took coolant out this bike and never put it back in. Gotta take the swing arm off, rear sprocket, and rear turn signals. It's gonna be another video when I get this rear sprocket off because I do not have enough tools, especially enough heavy tools. That bolt is not coming out. Now kind of eating my words. I've been like, hey, look, a tech tip, just turn this nut around. And it didn't work. I'm gonna have to probably move some motor mounts, and it's gonna be a lot more work. Didn't even get to the turn signals, but I'm running out of time today. I just couldn't sleep. I couldn't stand it. I went and I was like, all right, end of the video. I forgot how to work on motorcycles. And no, it turns out that's just a very stubborn swing arm bolt. You know, how rough today's been. I'm working up a sweat, just swinging, but I'm finally getting some good progress. Check this out. So I finally banged on it enough to get the head of the bolt to where I can kind of slip two pry bars underneath and start working it. Man, this aluminum frame really doesn't like that. It's coming out. You can actually hear a suction noise. It's not going to show up well on video, but there's a suction noise. Just those bearings aren't loving me getting this thing out. I'm gonna go back to the other side and see if a little bit more hammering will get this puppy to come out. We're almost there. Success, baby. That is a swing arm bolt that is free, man. Oh man, it's hard to describe working on bikes and actually putting in the effort. And you know, you look at the bike and you go, I did that. The level of just joy it brings you. I mean, I'm sweating head to toe. I've had to change shoes, change shirts. I'm beat. This bike has just completely beat me. It does look like at one point this was greased, but you can see kind of where it wore in. That looks like, you know, when you get a piston that wears in wrong. That's a score line for sure. That's not wiping. All right, and here we are, actually getting to inspect this swing arm for the first time. Man, all right, looks like I maybe put a little bit too much oil in my chain one time. Look here, I mean, we've got pretty gnarly rust. I'm gonna have to take a sanding wheel to this. And that looks like the weld is failing. If you can kind of look in there, it looks like the weld's starting to separate. That might just be the coating over the weld. I won't know until I start, you know, hitting this with something to take all of it off. Probably gonna be ordering new bearings. I don't wanna risk going back with them. I feel like I've made pretty good progress with the Transalp. I've gotten it to one step closer to being down to the point where I can start going back for restoration again. I don't know what I'm doing with the swing arm, whether I'm gonna go with a 650L swing arm or a CRF swing arm, or if I'll just restore this one. It all depends on what I see when I start uncovering that rust. Check back for next week's episode. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one.